You're gripping something you were never meant to carry. Control feels safe until it traps you, and peace begins where you let go. This is not about giving up. It's about waking up. The Stoics didn't teach us to be passive. They taught us to see clearly, to know what is ours, and to release what is not. And from that clarity comes strength, not noisy, forceful strength, but quiet inner power. In this journey, we'll explore how letting go is not weakness, but a daily discipline that sets your mind free. Most people are carrying things they can't name: old shame, silent resentment, anxious comparison, all invisible but heavy. And they carry them every single day into conversations, into their thoughts, into sleep. They don't know that stillness is a skill. That peace isn't passive. It's earned through the letting go of illusions. Letting go doesn't always look like release. Sometimes it looks like stillness when you want to shout. It looks like a deep breath when your heart is racing. It looks like staying silent when your ego wants to win. It is choosing what matters most, your peace over your pride, your clarity over control. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher who lived as both a slave and a teacher, gave us the clearest map to this freedom. It begins with a simple truth. Some things are up to us, and some things are not. That sentence divides the entire universe. On one side, your thoughts, your values, your choices. On the other, everything else. The moment you accept this, something shifts. You stop trying to control what isn't yours. You stop trying to fix other people, replay the past, predict the future. And in that letting go, you find peace. And what happens when you let go? Your energy, once scattered, returns home. Your thoughts, once looping, begin to quiet. Your chest, once tight, begins to soften. Because the mind cannot rest in conflict. It rests in truth. And the truth is this: you were never meant to carry what isn't yours. Marcus Aurelius, the emperor of Rome and lifelong student of Stoicism, wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Still, letting go isn't natural. Not in a world that tells you to hustle harder, to stay in control, to measure your worth by outcomes and validation. You're told that to win, you must grip tighter. But Stoicism tells you something else. To be free, you must loosen your grip, not on action, but on expectation, not on care, but on control. Let me tell you a story. Chris is a high-performing designer in a competitive company. He does excellent work, but lately he's been consumed by someone else's success. A colleague gets more praise, more visibility. Chris starts checking who got more comments in meetings, who was thanked more, who got CC'd by the director. He begins living in silent comparison, not growing, just proving, not acting, just reacting. He stops creating from love and starts designing for applause. Slowly, his energy drains. Then one night, he reads a quote from Marcus Aurelius. "Ambition means tying your well-being to what others say or do. Sanity means tying it to your own actions." It hits. He realizes he's handed over his peace to things he can't control. So the next day, he stops checking. He writes down one intention: make something honest today. And for the first time in months, he feels light again. That's what letting go does. It frees your energy to focus where it matters. It untangles you from what was never yours to manage. It's not a surrender of responsibility, but a return to what you can shape. It allows you to engage with life more directly, more honestly, with fewer layers of distortion. But this isn't just about ambition. Letting go shows up everywhere. You hold on to arguments that ended years ago. You cling to versions of yourself that no longer exist. You replay words someone said to you in high school. You build futures that haven't happened. And you grip expectations like shields against disappointment. The Stoics called this madness, because it traps you in a life that isn't real, either past or imagined. But life isn't happening in memory or fantasy. It's happening now. And the more you hold, the less space you have to actually live. And this is why letting go is such a radical act. It's not about apathy. It's about engagement with truth. When you let go of what isn't yours, you become more effective with what island. When you stop managing outcomes, you start shaping process. When you release identity, you find integrity. So what are you holding today? Is it the need for approval? Let go. It was never yours to begin with. Is it the need for closure? Let go. Some stories don't have satisfying endings. Is it control over someone else's reaction? Let go. You can't force clarity on someone not ready to see. Is it a future that hasn't happened? Let go. The only future you can shape is shaped now. Here's a practice. Right now, take out your phone or a piece of paper. Write down 3 things you've tried to control this week but couldn't. Now look at them and ask yourself, did gripping this help me? Then, next to each one, write, not in my control, not worth my peace. Read them again. Slowly. Let it land. Then breathe. You just practice Stoicism. Because Stoicism is not thinking harder, it's holding lighter. It's breathing deeper, it's seeing cleaner. It is understanding that the mind is not meant to control the world, but to control its relationship to the world. You don't have to let go of everything at once. Just one thought at a time, one reaction, one expectation. And each time you do, you reclaim space. Space for clarity, space for action, space for calm. There's a quiet strength in letting go. It's not loud, it doesn't demand, but it's unshakable. Like the sea, it moves with force but never clings. Letting go doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop wasting care where it can't grow. Letting go doesn't mean giving up effort. It means giving up attachment to outcome. Letting go doesn't mean apathy. It means radical clarity. Here's your challenge. For the next 7 days, every morning, write this question. What am I holding that's not mine to carry? Listen. Don't argue. Just write what comes. Then write, today, I let this go. You don't need to believe it yet. Just write it. Let your actions teach your emotions. Some days you'll feel lighter instantly. Some days you'll feel resistance. That's okay. That's the mind adjusting. It's learning a new language, the language of release, the language of real peace. And you may notice something else. Letting go doesn't just remove weight, it creates wonder. You'll look around and see things you missed. You'll feel the texture of life again. Because when your hands stop clenching, they're free to receive. When your mind stops grasping, it begins to understand. Seneca said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Letting go means stepping out of imagined pain and into real presence, into the only moment where life can be lived, the now. Letting go is not a single act. It's a rhythm, a relationship with the present moment. You don't master it, you walk it daily, quietly, willingly. And the more you walk it, the stronger you become. So before we close, let me ask you, what one thing, just one, can you let go of today? It doesn't have to be huge, just honest. Write it down, and if you feel brave, share it in the comments. Your clarity might be someone else's permission. And if this message gave you something real, subscribe to the Stoic Room. This isn't just philosophy, it's practice. We're building a space for those who want to live clear, strong, and unshaken. And if letting go brought you peace, imagine what happens when you learn to let go of anger, not by suppressing it, but by understanding it. In episode 2 of our Let Go series, we'll dive into the Stoic approach to emotion, especially rage. Through the words of Marcus Aurelius himself, we'll discover why anger isn't strength and how letting go of it may be the greatest power of all. Watch the next video. Let go of anger. What Marcus Aurelius taught about control. The journey continues. Calm, strong, unshaken in every storm. This is the Stoic Room.